My son, Thomas, snuggled deeper into my side, and I looped an arm around him, glad to be watching the water wash down the window panes after another day of him too listless, too flushed, and too light-headed. "Aren't you hungry?" I'd brought up a cup of sweet tea with toast soldiers and a dollop of raspberry jam, but he'd stopped eating after a few bites. Thomas shook his head. "You eat it." "I'm not hungry." I smiled as I said it, but in truth it was the stone's weight of worry sitting in my middle that kept me from eating.
"Let's share."
The glint in his eye made me laugh in spite of myself. He was a crafty one, my Thomas, well aware that his story wouldn't come until his supper plate was empty. "Fine then, you first." Two could play at that game. He nibbled the jam off a toast soldier, then offered the bare end to me.
"Your turn."
"You ate all the jam," I said reproachfully, so he swiped it through the sticky puddle on his plate and thrust it at me again. I snapped the bit of bread from his fingers like a puppy, knowing it would make him laugh, and he did, his cheeks getting even pinker, his breath fast. "Your turn," I told him. I moved the toast at the last minute, dabbing a bit of jam on the corner of his mouth.
"Mum!"
"Not on your sleeve, Tommy." He huffed, but minded me anyway, stretching out his tongue to clean up the mess. But he got his own back with the next bite, leaving me with jam on the end of my nose. "Oh, you know my tongue can't reach that far." I tried anyway, setting him off in a fit of giggles that quickly turned to breathless wheezing. He curled forward, struggling to draw in more air while I reached for a camphor-scented handkerchief and rubbed circles on his back. He was frightened enough. I couldn't let him see how these gasping spells terrified me. "Let's have a quiet game, I suggested, when his breathing slowed and his colour faded.
"A story,"
he said, nodding. "Not a scary one." Ghosts, witches, ogres, girls who cut off their toes to outsmart cunning goblins, knights with treachery-strained hearthrugs. These were always the stories Thomas preferred, but I was too old now to believe in the inevitably triumphant endings.
"I want the one about the blood that speaks," he said.
I got up to open the window, hiding my grimace. My mother had told that one, and to this day I recalled her exact inflections. The tale was eerie and sad, not one I wished to think on today. The window sash stuck, only giving way when I gave an extra push and a grunt. Outside, the rain had slowed to a drizzle, glittering against a purple dusk that blew gently into the room, soft and cool against my cheeks. "There." I turned around, dusting my hands. "The fresh air will do you good." I climbed back into the bed and settled him into the crook of my arm, watching the breeze stir the lace curtains.